Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be starting my character ranking series for LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga, ranking all the Jedi first, and then gonna rank all the heroes and all the bounty hunters and all the villains and stuff. Yay! More LEGO Star Wars ranking videos, yeah, nothing else. I was just looking at a playlist from all my ranking videos yesterday and saw that I had loads of variety in the ranking videos, like in 2021. Then in just 2022 I started doing like Mario Kart videos, ranking videos, and Battlefront ranking videos, so there wasn't really much variety. Then after that, took a little break, and then now just LEGO Star Wars reaction videos every single week. There's always just LEGO Star Wars, with there just being that one Obi-Wan Kenobi ranking video. And this series is a confirmation that the diversity is never coming back. Let's get into this. So the last one is Rey. Number 24 is Rey. So yeah, Rey, and she has a few outfits. Actually, the episode 8 one I think is actually pretty cool. I really wish she kept that kind of color scheme. It looks cool. But in episode 9, she just goes back to the regular old outfit. Yeah, we all know why Rey is last. She's just boring old Rey. She sucks. She's from the sequel trilogy. That's the only reason why she's here. But you know, she doesn't really have that much diversity in outfits. To be honest, just the same old bloody Jakku robes all around. And even in episode 8, it's just different. It's just a different color. You know, I don't think her Octo outfit is really that good either. I mean, it's a lot better than Lego Star Wars: The Force Awakens. And in actual movies, it's not really the coloring. It just isn't really that right. But why would you want this as a Jedi? There's just so much better options in this game, including number 23, old Luke Skywalker. Yeah, he can run around as old Luke as, with the green lightsaber, and, recreate your fantasies for the sequel trilogy. Have all your fanboys want Luke to just go going around like a menace and killing everyone. You can take down the whole First Order if you want. You can replay all the levels as old Luke if you want, but really, he's not really that great. And no, I don't think his figure's really that great either. He's fine. It's just fine, to be honest. Okay, yeah, but his voice line's saying you really hear this time, I guess that's cool, whatever, but again, didn't really like old Luke in episode 8 at all. He was just a bitch, to be honest. Number 22 is Luminaria Unduli. She has a cool design and everything, but she doesn't really have any voice lines, which will come into play later on when I'm ranking people, If they don't have any voice lines, that are going to be significantly lower than if they did have voice lines. So Luminaria doesn't have voice lines, but that's not the only reason why she's low on the list. I just didn't really like her in the Clone Wars. Didn't really care about anyone. I mean, she was kind of a contrast to Anakin, who really did care about Ahsoka in that Geonosis episode. But then Luminara just didn't have any regard for her Padawan. Like, come on, Luminara, just stop being a bitch. Like, come on. I really did not like her in the Clone Wars show. Really wish she would have been done better and she's a better Jedi. But still, her design is pretty cool, okay? So that's why she goes above old Luke. Archive. Number 21 is Jocasta Nu. Now, Jocasta Nu isn't bad. There's just a lot of more, better options, There's so much other classic Jedi, like, that we'll get onto later, that I'd rather play than Jocasta Nu, but she's still pretty cool. You can find her at the library and like the story she tells about the Jedi bug catching competition or something. You have to rearrange the statues, and if you Kyber bricks, then you get the ability to unlock Jocasta Nu, and I liked how she has a lightsaber, okay? And just she's pretty cool. I did not expect her to get a lightsaber in the game, though. That's pretty cool. It makes sense. She is a Jedi. Well, it wasn't made apparent in the movie. Just feel like a Jedi temple librarian. But I mean, she's here and she's pretty cool. Look at her swinging. Oh my god, yeah. But as I said, there's a lot better options. But yeah, she has voice lines, which is pretty cool. But then again, she's in the actual campaign, so they kind of had to give her voice lines. And number 20, I think, is Barriss Offee. I mean, she's pretty cool, but she doesn't really have any voice lines, though, and yeah, I mean, she was in the Clone Wars a bit. She's not one of my favorite Jedi, because, again, there's a lot more ones that are kind of cooler that I like in the Clone Wars, that just have better designs than Barriss Offee, and she doesn't have any voice lines, so, yeah. So number, what number is it now? 19 is Ki-Adi-Mundi. He has voice lines and everything. The reason I'm ranking him a little bit lower is because, the things you've heard about Ki-Adi-Mundi is, like, he used flamethrowers to, like, murder the Geonosians, right? At one stage, there's some creatures. I mean, come on, like, Ki-Adi-Mundi was pretty heartless, okay? I remember that Geonosis episode. I don't think it's the one where he used flamethrowers and maybe it wasn't, I just missed it, but he kind of seemed kind of friendly. He never really seemed like the bad guy. He didn't really sound like a very bad Jedi. I mean, I know he kind of unintentionally resulted in Yoda going to Kashyyyk and missing out on Order 66, which and if he was there at the Jedi Temple, it could have gone a lot differently. But then again, everyone agreed on that. But he does those voice lines, so that's cool. And you get to play them in the main campaign, along with Mace Windu and Kate Fisto in the Petronaki Arena levels. So, I mean, cool. And like his design, I always liked his design with a big long head. I know that sounds weird, but whatever. Yeah. Diamante goes in number 19, guys. Deal with it. By the way, if you're curious, I'm not going to be ranking all the separate outfits for every character. I'm going to rank them separately if they're separate icons on the selection screen. So all those different Luke skins, they're all going to be combined into one. Just going to be different for the old Luke skin and the classic skin, you know? And same thing with Obi-Wan and other characters. Number 18 is Ben Solo. I actually like how much detail and how much work went into him. You know, he has actually new voice lines and all that. That's pretty cool how they actually did that, because they really didn't need to be honest. They could just have them be no voice lines and everything. I don't really think anyone would have really noticed, to be honest. It's like new voice lines. So, I mean, that's pretty cool. They do kind of change him out to be like, you know, better, you know, with the voice lines and I guess the blue lightsaber. But although he still kind of feels angry when you're playing as him, his attacks are basically the same as Kylo's. I think they're the same as Kylo's. And even though they're a bit different, they still don't really feel like you're controlling a Jedi. It still kind of feels like you're controlling a Sith, to be honest. So, yeah, I mean, yeah. And also the design isn't really that interesting to look at, but still they had a good bit of work in here. I still do wish that Ben Solo would have survived episode 9 to go on to be a better person. You know, kind of like what people would have fantasized about Vader surviving episode 6, you know, him going on to go back to the Rebel Alliance and like have to face the challenges of, like, you know, he's just all these bad things, like everyone hates him. I wish that happened to Ben Solo, but maybe that's what can happen to Reva from the Obi-Wan show. Maybe that's what the Reva show can be about, if they're going to make a Reva show, because there's been rumors about that. I don't know, I'm just rambling here. At number 17 is Shakti. She doesn't have any voice lines, but man, I've always loved her design in Star Wars. Like, look at this. Look, that looks like I've got a lot of work into this. Always kind of reminded me of Ahsoka in a lot of ways, but actually, well, technically, Ahsoka should remind you of her because she came before Ahsoka. But whatever. I mean, I just love her design. Okay, she would go higher if she had a voice actor and she didn't have so much deaths in Star Wars. Like, Lucasfilm is always thinking of new ways to kill off Shakti. You know, that deleted scene in those few deleted scenes in episode 3 and The Force Unleashed. Like, there's always new ways for Lucasfilm to kill off Shakti. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. Just other than the deaths, though, she's a very memorable Star Wars character. Like, come on, man. I mean, she is in the Clone Wars, kind of overseeing the kind of cloning operations and stuff. And I do remember her a lot from Clone Cadets and stuff. But yeah, she sits proudly at the number 17 spot. Number 16 is Plo Koon, and he's one of my favorite, like, kind of background Jedi from the movies, that is more explored in the Clone Wars show. I mean, I think, well, there's one Jedi. Well, no, there's one other Jedi that kind of fits into that category that I like, you know. There's others that are background Jedi, but they don't get explored in the Clone Wars show. Okay, so they don't count in my head, if you know this ranking. Whatever, he has this big weird hole in the back of his head, though. It's kind of weird, but that's fine. Also, there's no voice actor. I was so disappointed about that. I really wish they got the Clone Wars voice actor like they did for Katie Mundy and Kid Fisto and all those guys. I mean, I really wish they did. Plo Koon has such a cool voice, okay? Not very subtle. You know, that's a quote he says to Ahsoka, you know what I mean? Yeah, I love that. I love Plo Koon. If he has voice lines, he's probably in the top 10. Like, come on, Plo Koon. You can't go wrong with Plo Koon. He has a pretty cool design and all that with this breathing apparatus thing. I've always loved him in the Clone Wars show and all that. So yeah, unfortunately, yeah. Number 16 though. Good for you, Plo Koon. To be honest, I don't even know why I put Ayla Secura number 15. I mean, I like her design, but she doesn't have any voice lines. So the thing is, I do not know why I put her so high. But you know what, whatever. I mean, I like her in their Jedi Crash episode, but I feel like she should have gotten a bit more attention in the Clone Wars show. But yeah, I do like Twi'leks. They're a pretty cool looking species, and I'm not saying I'm not saying the Ayla Secura is bad and anything. I'm just saying, you know, I don't know why she went above Plo Koon. Whatever, it's my list. I can do whatever I want. At number 14 is Leia. She just has the one appearance in this category. You know, the Jedi training look. I think it looks good, much better than the Luke Jedi training look does. And I like seeing the Leia voice lines, and you could play as her as Jedi, so that's cool. Wish you could actually like see the face, but then again, you know, it's pretty cool. I like the design for this. Okay, voice lines come a long way. You know, like you actually want to hear a voice when you're playing in this game. You know, it was nice. Okay, unfortunately, they're the same as all the other Leia appearances, but that's still pretty cool. Still cool playing as Leia with a lightsaber. At number, oh god, 13 is Qui-Gon Jinn. People might think this is ranked a little bit low, and yeah, sure. But I think there's a lot more air options than Qui-Gon in this game. You know, the only one and only Jedi to get stabbed. Not saying he's bad or anything. Actually, he's pretty good. Just jump up now. You use voice lines and everything. Not totally accurate to Episode 1. To be honest, I don't think Tonkin was always the best choice. But you know, he's pretty good Jedi. Okay, it's regular Jedi robes though, if you know what I mean. But Obi-Wan has pretty regular Jedi robes, but then again, I put him a lot high. I put him pretty high, so that's not really an excuse. Number 12 is Mace Windu. Let's go. I thought the voice actor here was the same actor who played the president in Rick and Morty. I really thought so. Okay, guys, come on, man. Like, their voices are so similar. Okay, you can't blame her for that. Okay, it's pretty stupid. Okay, yeah, whatever. Not much to say. Samuel L. Jackson plays Mace Windu, and he puts a pretty tame role as Mace Windu compared to like some of his other ones. Mace Windu is pretty calm, if you know what I mean. So yeah, Mace Windu, you know, is a good Star Wars character. Pretty sure every character from here on now has voice lines, so yeah. No, except for one, but I couldn't help put her pretty high. Number 11 is the Old Ben Classic Edition. Like, these classic characters are so cool. Put like the yellow skin on Obi-Wan, and he has to sit same the voice lines as the old Obi-Wan as well, so that's pretty cool. Then the classic character pack is the only character pack to have all the characters with voice lines, because yeah, a lot of the other DLC characters don't have voice lines, which is pretty unfortunate, but these yellow classic characters do have voice lines. It's pretty cool. And the yellow skins and everything, and they're pretty cool. My sister Grace is pretty freaked out by them though. I don't really understand, but there's a really cool addition. Like when they said they're going to add a classic character pack, I didn't really know what they meant by that. It's all the main characters from like a Star Wars The Complete Saga, but no, it's like literally like the yellow skin characters. It's so cool. Though I'm kind of glad they went back to like peach skin though. I don't understand what was with Lego and having yellow minifigures. I know they still actually kind of do it to this day, but I mean for Star Wars, just have the actual skin color. Okay, now we're in the top 10. So number 10 is the actual Old Ben Kenobi. He has his own separate character icon, so I guess he gets his own different character. Yeah, not as good as the younger Obi-Wan, of course, because nothing could beat Ewan McGregor's portrayal as Obi-Wan in Lego, but it's not actually Ewan McGregor in this game, unfortunately. But I mean, it's pretty cool. But the voice actor is really close to Alec Guinness, so that is always a plus and everything. And I like the character in the movies how he introduces Luke to the Jedi, you know, and the actual characters themselves do matter in this ranking because all the characters are really the same. It's kind of hard when you're doing this because all the characters are just someone with a lightsaber that has the Force, so it's like the characters in the movies matter and also the voice line, whether or not they have voice lines, that's what matters. Number 9 is Kit Fisto. You can't go wrong with Kit Fisto, man. Like, come on, he is the best. He's the same actor from the Clone Wars, and I said that, you know, voice lines matter. Okay, Plo Koon would be up around here if he actually had voice lines. Okay, because I love Plo Koon. Okay, it's pretty awesome. Okay, you have Lego Star Wars. Wait, what? You have Kit Fisto, who he is another one of those playable characters in the Petronaki Arena levels. He can play as him in the story, and I love his design in Lego. Man, and also the voice actor from him in the Clone Wars is pretty awesome and everything. Look at his face. Kit Fisto. It's great. Okay, so number 7 is Yoda. We all love Yoda in Lego Star Wars The Complete Saga. He walked really slowly, but he doesn't walk as slowly in this game. He walks fastly with that cane. Oh yeah. His species still doesn't have a name. Like, seriously, after 45 years or something, Yoda species still doesn't have a name, and actually, technically, Yoda is my least favorite Yoda species in the game. Technically, I mean, playable Yoda species in the game. If you don't, because Baby Yoda, but then again, Baby Yoda probably better than if you include him. Whatever. Who is the next? Yoda species in the game. Does it also a Jedi? Number 6 is Yaddle. Oh my god, this is the first Lego game to Star Wars game to actually have Yaddle in it. I'm pretty sure that's so cool. Actually, I like her voice as well. I think they did a good job doing getting a voice actor for her. Even though they didn't really need to try that hard because, like, you know, just get a random voice actor, just get one of your friends to do it. Why not? Yaddle hasn't even talked before in all of Star Wars. So yeah, basically Yaddle with the hair and everything. But like, she's so unique. Like seriously, I cannot believe you're able to play as Yaddle. I know there are some missing Jedi in this game, like Eth Koth and Agent Kolar and CAC-10. I don't think any of them are really playable in the game. That's really unfortunate though. They really should have put them in the game. But like, come on, man. I think I'd rather Yaddle be in the game, to be honest. And another person who is also further up on the list that I really love that is in this game. Let's move on. Number 5 is Ahsoka. We're now into the top 5 now. Although Ahsoka doesn't have any voice lines, she is incredibly unique. She has white lightsabers, so she's only got to have white lightsabers, and a double, two lightsabers. So that is insane. If she had voice lines, she probably would be in the top 3, because, like, come on, man. We were all so excited to learn that Ahsoka was actually in the game. Like, so much of us were worried, but she came in the Mando Season 2 pack, so that was pretty awesome. You get older Ahsoka, and to be honest, that's fine. To be honest, I don't really need my younger Ahsoka fix, actually. To be honest, I think the older version of Ahsoka looks really good in this game. Okay, like, seriously, she's so cool running around as Ahsoka with those 2 lightsabers. Like, she's so unique as well. Man, I would love to from just get voice lines. Come on, just get the Ahsoka actor who played her in the Clone Wars. Like, just come on, man. Whatever. I mean, it's kind of weird with the voice actors when it comes to the DLC characters. Like, all the classic characters were voiced. Obviously, just we use the voice lines from their original characters. No real reason there. But then again, the Boba Fett skin wasn't voiced, even though they had a voice actor for him. But again, that's good because the Boba Fett voice is absolutely terrible. But in the Bad Batch, what wasn't voiced, even though D. Bradley Baker's obviously adds in a lot of voices in this game. Like, come on, man, just reuse some of the voices. Come on. You had him in the studio. Whatever, let's move on. Number 4 is Luke Skywalker, a lot of people's favourite Jedi. Okay, and I like him in this game, although, you know, all of his appearances aren't that great, and his voice always kind of confused me and wasn't really, like, really accurate. But then again, like, come on, like, it's just really cool to run around as Episode 6 Luke in this game. Yeah, I do like the Dagobah Luke with Yoda on his back, but the regular Dagobah Luke, And the Jedi training Luke is not nearly as good as the Jedi training Leia. But yeah, Luke is pretty good in this game, I'm just gonna say that. Number 3 is Anakin, here in the room of the Jedi Council. You know, he still has not gotten the rank of Master, unfortunately. Of course, we have Anakin here, and I think the Episode 2 Anakin's pretty underrated. I mean, I like the Episode 2 Anakin, it's fine, not completely accurate, but whatever. I love the Episode 3 Anakin, it's just awesome, to be honest. Just, oh man, it's just really cool to play as these prequel characters, okay? Run around the Jedi Temple, you play with Anakin and Obi-Wan, go on Jedi adventures. Not really much to talk about here, man. It's just really fun. Okay, you can even have Anakin sitting down in the Jedi Council seats. Like, that is awesome. You can even have Anakin and Ahsoka running around adventures. I mean, it's the wrong Ahsoka, but whatever. Other than Jar Jar, though, I think Anakin is probably the funniest character in this game. Like, I think just all of the memes with the sand and you know, just the sand. He didn't just kill the men, but the women and children too. I have fond memories of the time where I was playing this game when I got the cutscene for when just before Anakin told Mace Windu about Palpatine being the Sith Lord, and Anakin was bald in that cutscene. Number 2 is the young version of Obi-Wan. There's nothing like loading into the game as Obi-Wan and just hearing hello there instantly. Seriously, the title screen, I just want there to be Obi-Wan there and him just saying hello there when you load into the game. That would be awesome. You know, the title screen instead of Rey saying, I need to reach this. The memes with Obi-Wan, man, it's so fun. Like, I don't know, we just got the show with Obi-Wan, so, you know, we're missing an Obi-Wan appearance from the show, obviously. Also, the Obi-Wan's Clone Wars appearance, like, but none of those appearances added will be able to top the number 1 spot. Number 1 is Yariel Poof, man. Come on, you just can't top Yariel Poof. I love him in the Robot Chicken specials, and even though he doesn't have the same voices as in those specials, the voice is still pretty funny. Oh man, it's so cool. I love that they voiced him. Okay, like come on, man. I'm just so happy that he's in here. I still don't understand why he's in here and not like Adrian Kohler and Stacey Tin, who played a bigger part of the story and it had way more screen time, but whatever. Yariel Poop is in this game. I love the mission where you have him, the Kaminoans mistake them for him for one of their own. Like, man, that was hilarious. Whatever, so that's all the characters ranked. Well, I mean, that's all the Jedi ranked. Okay, everyone, that is it for this video, guys. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. Next week, we'll probably be going to be ranking all of the hero characters in this game. Yeah, we're also going to mix it up a bit. We're not just going to be doing hero character rankings every week. I'm probably going to do all the extras ranked in the video and that kind of stuff. Yeah, and maybe top 10 character or maybe top 20 characters that really should have been in this game, because I want to make that one. Okay, like there's a lot of characters that didn't make it into this game that I've talked about in this video, but like they really should be in this game. What about Oprah Rancisis, man? Anyway, guys, see you next time.